All right, welcome everybody to the stream. Today we will be doing the back testing while also trading. Remember, we have to make money to survive. Well, whatever you do with your money. Anyway, point being, the rest of the time that is in between looking for setups, we are going to back test the fast bounce strategy. Now, yesterday we watched a couple of videos explaining the fast bounce strategy, and they were all talking about the same thing. So there are a couple of rules that all the creators were were not breaking. So the first is wait wait for first or the news candle on 15 minutes close. Then the second now is you look for the retest. So some kind of a retest of the news candle. Then look for continuation. But also the most important thing is have a bigger context of where market is headed. So having an overall thesis of this is the setup I'm trading, and the news just was a catalyst or was giving me an opportunity to enter the market at this position because of this and this and these confluences. So that is what we are going to look at today. And we are going to start with US 30 because I just like US 30 during the news. It moves quite a lot. All right, beautiful. So let's do this. Oh, man, just waking up. Oh, yes, now fresh. All right. So last week was a gold mine for guys who trade the news because we had news from Monday to Friday. So let's just start with Friday. In fact, let's start with Monday and work our way to Friday to see what was happening. So obviously, Monday sets the high and the low of the week. And then Tuesday breaks out, continues breaking out. And then Wednesday, we have this little inside day but pins the low. And then Thursday, we have three breakouts. So we have three breakouts into the market. And then on Friday, now, so we have three levels of drop. And then this was the NFP news. So what happens? So we have this nice pump, and then at 8:30 we have this new scandal, explosive move. All right. So the explosive move breaks out. Now, I don't know how to break this down. I'm just looking for clues, and this is how generally this is how even when I was building my own trading strategy from Stacy Buck. At first, I didn't have any clue. So I was looking at, oh, this is what seems to be happening. and then you look at many pairs or many scenarios that have this, and then you start to see a pattern, and then you build off of that pattern. All right. So we see that on this day, we have this consolidation, and then price break structure. So we have broken out of the high of the day. So what now we do is the first bounce, and I would maybe wait for 9:30, is, so we have the new candle breaking out. Now this could be a reversal, this could be, oh, all right. So we are assuming that we want to trade in the direction of the new candle. Interesting. And that is what I saw from pips to profit and trading with indicator. They were all saying the bias is set by the momentum candle of the news. All right. So if we go to the 1 minute time frame now to look for our entries, so we have this downtrend forming, and where are we? Where is the low of the day? The low of the day is all the way down here, and the low of the session is here. So let's see what happens. We don't know. All right, so we've broken structure to the upside. So we were creating lower lows, lower lows, lower lows, and then we've started creating higher highs, and we broke structure. So let's see how the market opens. All right. So the market comes back down again, but we have not broken down this low yet. We've just pinned it, so still valid. All right, so we get an engulfment candle here. So I'd say that is where you put your longs. But where would be the target? Where are we headed to? So are we targeting the high of the previous day or the high of the day? All right. I don't know. We'll see. So let's just put that there, and then we'll observe the market, the price action. So price starts moving. How does this movement look like on the 15-minute time frame? And do we continue the next day with this movement? It's too far gone. All right. So, interesting. What if you exit at the close? So 1 to 2. Okay. All right. We're also observing a couple of pairs we've already closed. All right, so that's that. All right, good morning, Duku. We are looking at backtesting this fast bounce strategy. Let's see where we will go with this. All right, we are looking at US 30. Where is US 30? And so why the heck would I buy this? Like, everything is pointing towards selling. We have 3 days of drop. We have no signal the previous day. Oh man. So what about CPI? CPI was on CPI was on Thursday. So we have this drop. And I would use the analogy of if a failed breakout at the low of the week gives us a reversal, then a breakout at the low of the week gives us a continuation. That way, and that is valid for 3 days. So if we have day one, we have day two, then there's a very high likelihood that we will have another day breaking out before giving us a reversal. So on this day that we get uh, the news, we get it at 8:30. Is it 8:30? Yes. And we have the unemployment claims. So what happens? So price breaks out of the high of the day, and we also have the previous day's high here. So we are waiting for the market open at 9:30. Here's 9:30. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 candles going up very explosively. All right. And then we have this engulfment candle from 9:30 to 9:45. So I would be looking for, and my thesis is that we are continuing to go down because a breakout is a signal to continue going down, and a failed breakout is a signal to look for reversal. And so if we go to the 1 minute time frame now, I would want to see the sellers come into the market. I mean the buyers. So I would like to see an uptrend. So this would be my entry, my stops above that level. How would that play out? Even on the 15-minute. All right. Hmm. Hmm. I wonder. All right. On Wednesday, we had ADP NFP change and also the ISM services. So how did that affect uh, everything? So we have our high of the day there. Okay, so let's see if this is going to work. All right. So why did this work? All right. All right. Now, before I explain what I'm doing, let me just test this theory again. So the previous week, we had news on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So, all right, let's see how that plays out. So Wednesday, it's at 8:30. on Friday we had 8:30. Oh, this is Thursday. On Thursday it was 8:30 and then 10 a.m. So what happened? Where is 10? Hmm. Unreasonable risk to reward. All right. That is US30. What do we have here? A breakout. Breakout. Beautiful. Eh. All right. Oh. All right. Interesting. All right. So let's take a different approach. We have a thesis first in place and then work from there. So, say for example, on Monday, Monday is a failed breakout of the previous week's high. So that means FBO, they won. So we know day 2 will continue with the trend. So day 2 continuation. Now, that was on 1st of April. On Monday at 10 a.m. we have ISM manufacturing. So do we have anything big? We have nothing. So, all right. So this is day 2 now. And we can also continue selling on day 3. Have our high of the day there. Then we have our one candle breakout with the next candle going in, which is a signal for a failed breakout. And on Wednesday, we had 2 news. So this was the 10 a.m. news. Broke out explosively and then reversed back into the range. So we have 3 days of drop from the failed breakout. So we would be expecting some kind of reversal on the next day. But price did not give us a failed breakout. So you don't know about this. I don't know about that. So if we were to trade, I think based of how I understand the market, this one candle breakout would have been a signal to start looking for price to go down. Same as here. If I will, I don't know. I don't know about this one because it's way out of. This is day 5. We have 3 days of drop. I just like having a confirmation or a signal for reversal. Moving on. So we have this day. Now, from the previous day, from the previous week, we have nothing. So, right? So Monday sets the high and the low of the week. Tuesday just pins the low. Then on Wednesday, let's see what happens. So Wednesday, we have, so that's 27th March. Yes, we have some news, major news at 6 p.m. Oh, that's way far out. Wait, 6 p.m. 6 p.m. is 16. No, 18. That's the close. All right. So if there was no news, then there was no reason to look at this one. But price breaks out. What about Thursday? We had some news at 10 a.m. So we had nothing major there. All right. All right. So on this day from the previous week, really interest, but we have Monday setting the high and the low the week. Tuesday breaks out. Wednesday breaks out. So at this point, we have 4 days of rise. And Stacy Back says if you have four levels, the last level is usually a stop hand. And so 4 levels of rise, and then the next day we have 1, 2, 3 pushes. Do we have news on the 22nd? Yes, we do at 9 a.m. Where is 9 a.m.? All right. So anyway, this is the low of the day. We have 4 days of rise, and then 9 a.m., 9:15, 9:30 to 9:45 engulfs this candle. So this is an M pattern with a break of structure there. And so let's check it out. But anyway, this wouldn't be a trade for me. I don't know. I don't know. Some things are not carved in stone. So we have this consolidation. Then we have a break of structure and an engulfment candle. So entry there, stops there. Where are we going? To the to this dump here. So it's like a low hanging fruit, I guess. Let's see. All right. So why was this trade a winner? And and so is it the price action? We have this pump and dump template, and then it became a range expansion of this level here. So wait, let's see how many pips these 4 days actually traveled from the low to the high. That was about 1200, 12,000. Is that divisible by 4, by 3, or by 4? I don't know. Because, when you don't have context for using anything, then it doesn't make sense. Now, did price continue falling even the next day? All right. Anyway, in the moment, would you realize this was a broken down market? So we have, of course, this pump, and then we have this movement, and I've seen this today. Wait, I've seen it. I've seen it somewhere. Oh, no setup for us today. I think it's this one. We have this explosive move, and then prices consolidating. Even, oh, here it is. We have this explosive move and prices consolidating, closed as an inside day. Explosive move. And then this is so clear. We have one push, we have two push, we have three pushes, break of structure, retest, engulfment for the move down. How common is this? How common? All right. All right. So we have Monday setting the high and the low of the week. We have big explosive moves on Tuesday. So do we have anything telling us that we are buying? So I have no signal from the previous day. Then Wednesday, Wednesday in fact breaks out and closes as a failed breakout. All right. So on Thursday, which is on 14th of March. So let's see what happened on this 14th of March. We had a lot of news, major news at 8:30. So where is 8:30? At 8:30, we have this. So remember, we are selling. We have this move up, and then price breaks down. All right. So price breaks structure here. This is 9:15 to 9:30. All right. So once we break structure, we can look for the first bounce, whatever. So I'm just trying to think about how would that look like, or where would I enter this trade. Or you wait for these candles to close. Wait, let's just look at the overall 1 minute time frame structure from the high. So all we've been doing is creating lower lows, all right? And then we now start creating higher highs. And where do we break structure? All right, so we break structure here. And we have an engulfment candle here. So high above that high. And then we might be targeting this area here. Oh man, this is too choppy. So I think once this structure was broken, this is where we want to enter. So we have this M pattern, break of structure. Ah, yes, there were some double zeros and stuff like that. So double zeros and 50s. So I think I need an indicator for that. Anyway, if I'm looking at, so where is the last double zero? So this is 200. 200 is the one that's changing. So that means it goes from 250 to 200 to 150 to 100. So let's see, where is 100? So we have 150 here. To 200. How many pips? Ah, 50 pips. All right. So what happens? Ah, we get a pin at this double zero here, and it gives us an engulfment candle. So a 1 bar stop for targeting this area here. Well, don't be good. Well, we already have hindsight information. Why not play with it? See how it goes. All right, we are using the 1 minute time frame. We want to exit as soon as we see a reversal forming. Huh. All right, so double zeros mean the levels. So the double zeros, that's their significance. All right, so the reason why we were looking to actually trade was because we had a failed breakout, and this was telling us to sell anyway. So with the news playing as a catalyst or whatever, the moment we break that level, we look for our entry. And all right, all right. All right, let's continue with the journey and see if we can have similar patterns repeating. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have do we have anything from the previous week? Nope. So Monday sets the high and the low. And then Tuesday breaks out. So nothing for us. Wednesday breaks out. Friday, Thursday, Friday. All right. So nothing for us really. How about the previous week? So on that week, Friday closes as a failed breakout. Yes. So that means we start looking to sell on Monday. And holy crap. Let's see if we had news on that week. So that's the week where we are on 26th of February. So on Monday, we have no news, but our setup forms. So this is a very good reversal setup. And yeah, we took this trade. So we have that entry there targeting the low. It was a very good setup. And I think this is where we can go the farthest on the 1 minute time frame. I don't think we can look at the 1 minute time frame here. So we'll move on to the next pair. All right, but the best pattern so far we've gotten is a situation where we have a signal from the previous day giving us the bias or the direction of where the market is headed. And then the news actually accelerates the move in the direction from the previous day's signal. So I think that is what Stacy Berg, pips to profit and trading with no indicator meant when they said you need to have a bigger picture in play so that you already know where the market is headed and you're just looking to confirm that price price is looking to head that way, and news is just a propellant or a catalyst. So let's see what we have for our all right, we have nothing so far. Right, so let's look at oil. Even oil usually has some big moves when we have news. We'll adjust you later. So from last week, what did we have? All right. So we are in April. All right. So last week we had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday having news. So let's look at what happened. we have Monday setting the high and the low of the week. Tuesday breaks out, so nothing for us really. Wednesday breaks out. Do we have a high of week setup? Nope. But price closes back inside of the range. So this week, did we have any news on Monday? Oh, Monday we had no news. So nothing for us, really. Yeah, nothing for us. What about the previous week? So the previous week, we have the high, we have the low. Price breaks out on Wednesday and closes as a failed breakout. So last week, did we have any news? Not last week, but one. So on the 28th. Oh yes, 8:30 and 10. So oh, all right. But our setup we got a setup. It was outside of our timing window when we got the in candle. So it's not worth it. And then we have this day. Price closes outside. So that's day one. Monday, Tuesday breaks out. Wednesday breaks out. Does it close as a failed breakout? No. So no signal, but 3 levels of drop. For some low hanging fruits, let's see if we can. So still creating lower lows. Price starts creating higher highs. Then we have an engulfment candle. One bar entry. Let's see. Too much. Too much time. All right. Nothing for us really. Well, I think I need more time looking at this strategy part time to understand the ins and outs. But otherwise, we still have our own strategy. Yeah. So we'll look at this. We'll continue looking at this. Anyway, I don't see any setup forming right now. So, and I have a cat which is frustrated at me right now. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next stream, which is in the London session. Bye bye.